All right, we have some applications of advanced algebra, and this deals with inequalities. And here is an example of one of these applications. We're going to use inequalities and set up a range. So instead of the garter snake is a common species in North America. And there's a wonderful picture of a garter snake. There are various subspecies and coloration schemes depending on the geographical location. All right, all this stuff, when you're ever doing a problem, it'll give you a bunch of junk in different problems. So that's great. Garter snakes, awesome stuff to remember, but not really pertinent. A typical adult, all right, garter snake range in length from 46 to 130 centimeters. Write an absolute value inequality that represents the range of lengths of adult garter snakes. All right, now, in order to write an absolute value inequality that represents the range of the length of garter snakes, we're going to do two different things. The first thing we're going to do is we need to figure out that we're going to set up an inequality, and we're going to have to figure out what is the average, all right, the average length of the garter snakes, because that's going to help us set up what our range is going to be. Now, when we have this, the average length of the garter snakes is going to be, all right, we're going to find that by taking 46 plus 130, and we're going to divide that by 2. So we're first going to figure out what's the average length. When we find the average, what we're going to have is we can do it two different ways. I'll just do this. We're going to add those together, so we have 176 divided by 2. And that's going to be, give me 8, 16. 16 is 88. All right, so I think we have 88. All right, range is going to be 88 centimeters. We're going to use this now, and we're going to set up our inequality. Our inequality is going to be, well, our length, all right, minus the 88, our average. Now, when we have the next part is we're going to take this, and we're going to have garter snakes can range in length so it can equal, and now we're going to figure out what is the difference. What is the difference between our two values? Now, the difference between the two values, we're going to figure out by looking at what our two values are. So we have 88. And what we have here is, what's the difference between 88 and 46? Well, what we have right here is a difference of, what is that going to be? 88. So this is going to be our difference. All right, and we can find the difference by taking two of the different values. So 88 minus 46, or 130 minus 46, they should be the same thing. We do the averages. And what we have right here is going to be 42, right? 42. All right, 42. That's going to be our difference. We're going to see the average is going to be our 42. Now, why is this important? Well, this is going to be our range, and how we're going to set this up, because whatever length we have for an average garter snake, a typical adult garter snake, it has to be between the difference between what a typical garter snake is going to be. If we solve this, we should get to this equation of, or this inequality of 46 length and 130. And when you see this, we would get this inequality, because you would have this end statement. We have L minus 88. We have 42. All right, so we negative 42. We would add 88 to both sides. Add 88 to both sides. And then what we have then is going to be 46. And what we have then right here is going to be 130. So that's what we're looking for. So right here, this is what a absolute value inequality representation of the range of the length of the adult garter snake would be. Sorry about that. So that's what we have. So in order to do this, one final thing, we'll do another one just a little bit. This is the average range, and this is the difference in between the average and the actual value. All right. Well, I hope this helps you out. I'm going to have one more tutorial on how to do it, two more of these in just a little bit.